Hello and welcome back, and thanks for coming back. No, I'm not going to worry. Look at that sky. It's looking very, very blue indeed. The sky is blue, the sea is blue. Mr. Paul is dressed head to toe in blue. That must mean one thing. All that is missing is you. So come on, get yourself on a big bird or a canoe. Start paddling like crazy. Paphos Cyprus, Marika and me. Guess what? We're waiting, especially for you, and we really are. What a spectacality of a day indeed. Yes, Sir Jim, there's that word again. Cuddle up to Lady Amanda, give her a kiss, because very soon indeed you will be getting on a big bird or that canoe and paddling like crazy. You really will. Now, big shout out to some of the guys that like to come and watch the little show known as Marika and me. Big shout out to Sir Aldo and his French beauty. Of course, that's Lady Sylvie. They've jetted off the island of Love and gone to downtown Nice in the south of France. And Aldo says the weather is rather Sherlock Holmes. In other words, it's a little bit shit. And they can't wait to get back on that big bird and jet back into Paphos for the rest of their lives. Big shout out to some of the guys who tune in for their little fix of Cyprus on that little channel known as Marika and me. If your name is Sir Daniel, a big shout out to you. Of course, Sir Brian, the man with the 2 Yaris's, the very clever man indeed. A big shout out to you. We're on one of the back roads from Yeriskipu, and we're going to head down to downtown Kato Paradise. That's providing, Dizzy Blonde, we can avoid all of these potholes. And if we get there, guess what? We're going to say a big hello to Sir Harold and of course his girl Lady Pat, especially from you. Yes, we are. We're heading towards Kato Paphos on a spectacality of a day indeed. The sun is shining, everything's blue. All that's missing is you. And of course, the summer season is rapidly coming upon us. We're in the first few days of May, and I tell you what, it really is a great day to be alive and a great place to live. So if you're looking for a great holiday, perhaps a fortnight, maybe only a week, who knows? Get yourself on the Tinternet, book yourself into one of the hotels or one of the hotel complexes, apartment complexes. Perhaps you're going to rent a villa, perhaps a tent, who knows? The weather's good, so you're going to get a great holiday indeed. Slowly but surely, we're going to make our way into downtown Kato Paphos and have a look at what's going on, see if it's busy. Fingers crossed it is. And of course, all of those roadworks and the improvements that are slowly but surely taking place in downtown Paphos, because of course this is the part of Paphos that most people want to see. This is where they're going to come and spend that week or that fortnight, or perhaps even the rest of their lives. Who knows? You never know. There's 1 or 2 people doing it. There's some couple who have just arrived into Cyprus, and of course that's our girl Lady Emma, and of course her partner in her crimes, Lord Rob, and of course there's a couple of superstars with them. That's our Viscount Bradley and of course Princess Maya. And I had the great pleasure to go pop in and say hello to them today. They've got a brand new business venture that's getting ready to take off in Paphos as time comes on. Of course, we're going to introduce you to them and go make 1 or 2 videos to hopefully get them up and going, shall we say. And a big shout out to the Viscount today. Bradley, happy birthday. We hope you have a spectacality of a day indeed. Downtown Kato Paphos, this is where we are. This area is known as the Triangle. There's restaurants, there's bars. If you want a bit of Irish in your life, well, that was the Shamrock pub. So pop in there and get yourself a Murphy's or a Guinness, who knows, whatever you might fancy. And a big shout out to a girl in downtown South Wales. That's our Debbie Llewellyn, and she's got a dog called Murphy. He's a lucky dog because he could have been called Guinness, couldn't he? Yeah, which wouldn't have been a bad name actually. Looks like a really nice dog. He's like a giant poodle. He's got a smile on his face all the time as he sits on a terrace and looks out into the greyness of the greyness in and around downtown South Wales. There's a Jet2 rep. Pop it into a hotel. Perhaps she's going to sell you a ticket or 2 for something. Perhaps one of the boat trips or a Jeep safari. There's lots of things for you to do on your holidays in Paphos. And of course, you can always tune into the little channel known as Marika and me. And now and again, we take you on a little event. And soon, we're going to actually go on some of the cruise ships and do it live, as we say. So you're going to see all the entertainments, and you never know, we might get to bump into you guys on our travels. If you do see us, please come over and say hello. We're not going to bite. We like Sir Graham, who bumped into us on the, well, just off the harbour the other day. And of course, he was sitting outside a jewellery shop. Clever man. Well, perhaps not so clever, because his wife was in the jewellery shop. Now, he may have thought he was clever, but I'm pretty sure that the boss called him a little bit later and said, "Oi, get in here, you. Get your wallets out. There's something I quite fancy." So, downtown Kato Paphos, you may have noticed that the road is complete. The pavement on the left-hand side is complete. A little bit of work to do on the right-hand side. All the planting areas and seating areas are in, and slowly but surely they're going to start to do the nice different coloured concrete and textured surfaces and put up some street lights and some sun shading, and it'll be a great place for you to come and relax just before you get to the main event, which of course is the downtown Kato Paphos promenade. There it is, looking pretty busy, and of course the harbour area. And I tell you what, if you're looking for a great day out, if you're not in downtown Kato Paphos, perhaps if you're in, I don't know, Polis or Paya, why not get on a bus or hire a car? Come a lift. You never know. If I see you, I'll give you a lift, I promise. And I won't even charge you. All you got to do is chuck me a Romeo and Juliet or two, and I'll chauffeur you around. Downtown Kato Paphos, and I tell you what, it's getting better every single day. There's no doubt about it. Zebra crossings, which is a good idea. So, but please be careful, because us locals don't like to stop. We don't even like to stop at red traffic lights, to be honest, Lady Andrea. So get them on green. And with reference to the peacock, that little blue peacock that she gifted to Marika is very safe in a cabinet. And now and again, she gets it out, dusts it off, and puts it just on top of her twin sisters, just so that you can spot it as she's wandering around. Downtown Kato Paphos Harbour is coming up. Let's go and have a look, because it looked pretty busy on the promenade there, didn't it? So I think it's going to be absolutely heaving. Hold on a minute, it's gone quiet. No, there's quite a lot of people walking around. And of course they're getting ready now to start lunch service, so some of the restaurants in the harbour no doubt will be packed to the rafters very soon indeed. But it is an absolutely beautiful day, it really is. If we can bring a bit of brightness into your life, perhaps if your name is Lady Whitney and of course Sir Jace, we're looking forward to seeing you. And guess what, we've booked you onto the Ocean Vision. We're going to have one hell of a spectacality of a cruise, and we're going to go out with a big bang. Yes, all of us, all together. Perhaps if you want a bit of whippy, there you go, you could pop in there and get yourself an ice cream. I know a girl who's in Paphos as we speak, and of course that's Lady with an O-O and a so sweet in her name. Lady O-O, so sweet Caroline. And of course Lord Nigel, big guns, are in town, booked into the Alexander the Great. And you never know, she might go and get herself a big whippy and have it double dipped in chocolate. Sounds very nice indeed. Now, there's some new members coming on the channel all the time. Hopefully you've hit that like, hopefully you've subscribed to the channel. And there's a couple living in downtown Maes Haven in North Wales. And you're not going to believe this, but there is a main road from Ruthin to Mould, and then you can turn off to the village of Maes Haven. And across the road to that turning to Maes Haven is a house called the Bryn, which means on the hill. And that house is where I used to live from when I was about, 7 years of age until about 18 years of age, because I just passed my driving test, and then we moved to Monera. So a big shout out to Miss Sam in downtown Maes Haven, and they're going to come to Paphos very soon and book themselves into the Alexander the Great Hotel, and hopefully they'll do us the honour of coming to find us in the Pelican restaurant, and we can sit there and chew the fat and find out what's going on in Maes Haven. I bet it must have changed in the last 30 odd years. I've got to give my age away. In fact, it's more than 30 years. Oh my goodness, what's going on in the world? Where does time go? I don't know. Anyway, this is the road that connects the harbour area to the Paphos Mall. So if you're going to walk it, it's going to take you about 15 minutes. You can go on a bus, see, bus 611, although that's now going to take a right, so perhaps that's not the bus for you, perhaps not. Anyway, if you're on foot like most of the people, it's going to take you about 15 minutes to walk from the harbour to the actual mall. Once you get there, guess what? Fully air conditioned, coffee shops, plenty of shops for that girl in your life to go shopping. So make sure you've either forgotten your wallet or make sure there's lots and lots of money in it. Otherwise, well, you going to be in big trouble. Don't forget, if you do like what you see, please hit that like, click that subscribe, and please don't forget to keep coming back for that little bit more of my complete and utter insanity as I take you on my travels in and around Paphos. And of course, if you'd like to keep the channel afloat, perhaps hunt us down on the Buy Me a Coffee platform. Google these magic words: Buy Me a Coffee, Marika and me. Up will come our landing page, and you'll have the opportunity to read a little bit more about us, perhaps choose to read one or two of the comments, and of course then gift us those virtual coffees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you'd like. And of course, we'll thank you very much indeed. You can also join us as a superstar member like Joanne and Baz, that handsome hubby, and we thank you from the bottom of our two hearts. I'd like to say a big shout out and a congratulations to two absolute superstars on the channel, and of course that's our lady Zena and her man, our Kev. They are going to have a grandchild in the family in the next few days, and of course that is baby Lorenzo. So Viscount Lorenzo, I know you haven't arrived yet, but when you do, you're already going to arrive with a spectacality of a name indeed. Viscount Lorenzo, we're looking forward to seeing you very soon indeed, and your grandmother is going to be very proud indeed. Thanks for watching. And of course, I look forward to seeing you again very soon indeed, somewhere in and around Paphos. And of course, if there's somewhere you'd like me to go, drop it in the comments, gift us those coffees, and guess what? That little video will be coming very soon indeed. Big shout out to, who should we say next? Let me think. The girl in charge of the show. She's getting excited. Oh, she is. She's packing that suitcase. She's unpacking that suitcase, and she's packing it all over again. The girl in charge of the show, our girl Dayman. She's coming to Paphos very soon indeed. And of course, there will be a black Jaguar waiting at the Paphos airport, especially for you. Thanks for watching, and I look forward to seeing you again very soon indeed. What's going on with this traffic? Oh my goodness. I think I'm going to turn left and get out of it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again very soon indeed. See, no traffic on this road, but lots and lots of potholes. Never mind.